as possible so that everybody's talking about the game on the field. And so I'm hopeful that things will go smoothly. We won't have a lot of rainouts. That will set an attendance record. I'd love to see us get closer to 4.5 million fans going through our gates. And I think we have a heck of a shot at doing that, given some of the changes that have been made in some of the stadiums, such as South Bend and Lansing. We've got Dayton with 1,051 straight home sellouts. I think they're going to add another 70 to that this year. The Midwest League is in great shape, and we just want to keep that going. And we don't want to stand still. We want to keep getting better. But boy, we're sure at a good spot right now.
Minor League Baseball is healthy because it's affordable and family, and it's only going to get better, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that what you're seeing is the facilities keep getting better and better in terms of being more fan-friendly. You do not see any significant rise in ticket prices. A family of 4 can easily attend a minor league baseball game for probably less than one person in a major league game. I still think it's a place where people learn to love baseball, and they will go to the major league games, as a result of their going to the minor league games. So there's not too many negatives to go into a ball game, and so I just see it keep getting better and better.
I'm not going to ask you to play favorites, but you've been to all the stadiums in this league but one. Are there some highlights or things that stand out about some other places? People know what's going on in South Bend. What can you tell them about some of the other places?
Well, there's some very interesting stadiums, and frankly, some of the older ones are some of the most interesting. If you go to Clinton, Iowa, it's close to the Mississippi River, it's an old WPA project. It was built during the Depression, and it's got that old character about it. You go to a stadium like up in Midland, Michigan, where it's all above ground, and they have to have gathering space for everyone who's there under roof, in case there has to be an evacuation because of the chemical plants that are in Midland. And if there's a chemical leak, they have to have by city ordinance, they have to have a spot to get everybody. And so there are immense spaces in that stadium under the seating bowl, and it's a beautiful stadium. Fort Wayne has a great stadium that's sandwiched in its downtown and has some of the best features of a lot of stadiums. I could go through every one of those stadiums in our league, and I could tell you something that's exciting about that.
You played baseball at Notre Dame, and so did your son, Matt. I mean, that was a great experience for you, I'm sure. What do you think about Notre Dame's baseball program now?
Well, I think there's a huge challenge to our program. I think that many of our sports have been able to adapt to the ACC conference pretty easily. The women's basketball, men's basketball winning the championship this year. Most of our other sports are also right at the top of the standings in their respective leagues. I think the biggest challenge for all of our sports and the biggest jump is the baseball program. The ACC for years has been a premier program. There's a lot of reasons for that, because of weather and tradition and facilities. And so for us to compete on a regular basis in the ACC is going to be a challenge. I see us competing. We don't have a great record right now, but the very best teams in our league aren't coming in here and just rolling over us. There are very good games. We've gone to places like Clemson and won series. We've won games at Georgia Tech. We go to Pittsburgh this weekend. That'll be a big series for us. I'm hoping for a sweep there. And then we have the Florida State coming in. So you've got top 10 teams. We will have 3 top 10 programs coming in here within a month: Louisville, Virginia, and Florida State. And you just have to, get your game to a higher level. And I think Mick's trying to do a good job in doing that. He did it with Boston College. They were competitive in the ACC. I think he's going to do it with Notre Dame as well.
I heard you asking for a sweep against Pittsburgh. That's the only time you root against Pittsburgh teams?
I never root for a college team in Pittsburgh when they're playing my alma mater. So it would make me very happy if we swept Pitt this weekend.
But the Pirates and the Steelers and the Penguins, those are the teams you want to have success.
Yeah, I think one of my greatest achievements as a father is that I've gotten my kids to be Pittsburgh professional baseball fans. So I feel pretty good about that.
Okay, thanks for your time.
All right, Steve.